Hello and welcome to this week's class, Yoga for Slowing Down and Self-Care. In this day and age, it's so easy to be running around all day long, busy, doing, and we don't take a lot of time to just be. And I know for myself, it's really easy to have my self-care be the first thing that I cut off the to-do list when I have a really busy schedule for the week. So this class is a gentle, loving reminder from me and to you to take time to slow down and take care of yourself. I'm really excited that you're making this time to be here today. So thank you. You won't need anything except yourself and a comfy, cozy outfit and your yoga mat. So we'll start this class by lying on our mats. I'll meet you there. Coming onto your back with your feet about as wide as the mat, let your knees start to come in towards each other. You can place your hands on your belly or your heart or the ground, whatever feels good. This is called constructive rest pose, and it's one of the very few postures where our psoas muscles actually get the opportunity to completely relax. And the psoas are the muscles that are basically in charge of moving us through the world. Every time we're sitting, they're activated. Every time we're lifting our legs, they're activated, and they really do a lot for us. So as we're here in constructive rest pose, begin to notice your breath. And without changing anything, bring awareness to the qualities of your inhales and exhales. And approach this with compassion and curiosity. How are you breathing? Where does your breath land in your body? Maybe it stays high in your chest or sinks low into your belly. And as you're noticing your natural breathing pattern, we'll slowly begin to deepen our inhales, trying to inhale into our belly for the count of 4. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll try to extend our exhale for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once again, inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And keep this pattern going, counting for yourself. If 4 and 8 is too intense, you can always drop down to 3 and 6. Or if you would like to extend these for longer, you can go up to 5 and 10, as long as you're doubling your exhale from your inhale. We'll take one more round of this breath. And at the end of your next exhale, let your breathing return to normal. As we start to bring our knees up to our chest, rounding into a little ball, giving your knees a hug. You can lift your head up to your knees if you would like, or keep it resting on the floor as we gently rock from side to side, creating little movements in our body. Returning to stillness, extend your right leg, keeping your left leg bent, and bring your hands to the back of your thigh, right underneath your calf, so you're in your knee pit. And slowly start to take your hip in circles, letting your arms draw your leg up towards the sky in a spiraling motion. And the goal here is for the leg to be completely relaxed. You want your arms to be doing the majority of the work. From here, you'll take this into a twist, drawing your left knee over to the right side, coming all the way to the floor, keeping your left arm extended out straight, or bringing both your arms into a football goal, T-post, football goal post? I don't know what those are called. Football goal post works. Trying to glue your left shoulder to the floor. There's no need to go super deep into this posture. We are just warming up. From here, we're going to bring our left arm over to the right side as we continue to roll onto our bellies, bringing the right arm to the left and making a pillow for your hands as your elbows spread on the floor, keeping your knee bent so that you're in a half frog position. And this really is the epitome of a being pose rather than a doing pose. Allowing yourself to relax into the present moment, remembering that for this duration of this class, you have nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. No to-do list is more important than taking time for yourself. From here, draw your elbows underneath your shoulders, keeping your weight in your palms and your forearm as you lift through your chest, heart shining forward, gaze slightly up, length through the crown of the head for a Sphinx variation. Gently warming up the spine, bringing a little more active energy into our practice. And we'll reverse this motion all the way, rolling back onto your back body. Letting your left leg extend, drawing your right knee in, and repeating this on the other side, placing your hands on the back of your thigh, bringing your hip into some sweet, soft circles by spiraling your thigh up towards the sky, completely relaxed through your hip. We'll take it into a twist, bringing your right knee over to the left, arms out wide into a T or a goalpost position, gluing your right shoulder onto the ground so that the twist is in your spine. And I invite you throughout this class, anytime it feels good, to just allow your eyes to close. Allow your attention to turn inwards. This class is for you, and connecting in with your body, as well as your mind and your spirit. Bringing your right arm over to meet the left as you roll onto your belly, coming into a half frog variation, creating a pillow for your head out of your hands, allowing yourself to just be. I could just stay in this pose all day long. But we've got some other places to go today, so draw your elbows underneath your shoulders as you press up into your Sphinx variation. Crown of the head lengthening just as much as it is arching. And we'll reverse all the way onto our backs. Coming back into that small ball position where both knees are coming into your chest. And gently rock and roll your way up, coming through a seated position, rolling over your knees into a tabletop. If you need to adjust on your mat, please do. I know I did. Taking a deep inhale here. As you exhale, begin to drop the belly, lengthening through your spine for a cat. And exhale round into a cow. Keep taking this movement at your own pace, inhaling to arch, exhaling to round, and find some organic movement here too. Rolling through your torso, coming forward and back, creating big circles to warm up your wrists. Whatever feels good to you. Coming through child's pose to cobra, or just sticking with your regular cat-cow. There's no wrong choice here. Whatever you did on one side, try it out on the other side. Maybe it doesn't feel as good, or it feels better, or there's something else that's ooey and gooey that you need for your other side. From here, bring your big toes to touch, knees out wide, as we press back into an extended child's pose. Letting your forehead rest gently on the mat. And if it feels good, I invite you to rock your head from side to side, massaging your forehead. This is where the energetic center of the third eye lives, which is the chakra associated to intuition. And I truly, truly, truly believe that the more we take care of ourselves, the more we are able to access that intuition. And part of why we enter these busy lives is to distract from the power that our intuition can hold. Self-care can be a radical act of finding freedom in your own life. From here, we'll push up into puppy pose, so keeping your arms as they are, bringing your knees slightly in and your booty up to the sky as you arch through your back. Stretching into your shoulders, your upper spine. Continuing to connect in with your breath. Draw your hands in slightly as you tuck your toes, pressing your weight into your hands, and your feet start to lift up into downward facing dog. Drawing your heels down towards the ground. Slight bend through your knees as you're lifting up through your thighs. Hip bones are pointed as far upwards as they can go. Your spine is long, core slightly engaged as your shoulders are drawing down your back. Your neck hangs loose and relaxed. Shoulders have a slight, or your elbows, have a slight bend in them, and you're pressing through all 10 tips of your fingers. And take a moment to walk your dog, pedaling out through each foot. Inhaling, bringing your right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, step your right foot up in between your hands, dropping your back knee. You can keep your toe tucked or have it flat on the ground. As you inhale, your arms up into a low lunge. Drawing your right hip back, left hip forward, maintaining a neutral pelvis so that you're not arching into your low back. Finding some stability here. As we exhale to plant our hands outside of our foot and start to straighten that right leg, flexing your right toes up towards the sky. And for most of us, we'll need to have a bend in this extended leg so that we can straighten through the spine. And having a straight spine, a flat back, is actually going to help you stretch more into your hamstrings versus having a straight leg and a rounded back. This puts more pressure into your low back. So bending that front leg, straightening your spine, allowing that nice stretch through your legs, or through your front leg. Coming back forward, planting your hands, tucking your back toe as we step our right foot back into a downward dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot between your hands. Drop your right knee. Inhale up to a low lunge. Left hip draws back, right hip draws forward, neutral pelvis. Eight a wobble. And exhale, plant your hands. Straighten that front leg as much as you can while maintaining a flat back, coming into your half splits, flexing your toes towards your face. Enjoying the sensation of stretching. And rolling forwards, coming back up into a downward facing dog. Taking one more moment of stillness here before we say goodbye to this posture. Come down to your knees. And begin to come onto your bottom, just allowing your hips to come down to the ground. Come into a comfortable seated position, inhaling your arms up to the sky. Exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand behind you. As you inhale to lift, exhale to twist, only including your head into the twist if it feels good. Inhale, arms back up to center. Exhale as we take the twist on the other side. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Inhale, arms up to center. Exhale, cactus your arms down, bringing your elbows towards your side, sending energy through your fingertips, a slight arch in your back, letting your gaze look up to the sky. And bring your hands behind you, clasping your fingers together, pulling your arms down, length through the shoulders, length through the neck, arch through the back, opening through the front body. Release this, coming back to seated. From here, inhaling back up. Exhale, right hand down, left arm reaches, opening up, looking as though you're gazing underneath your armpit. Your torso is expanding up towards the sky, keeping both sits bones glued to the ground. Inhale to switch sides. Exhale to deepen into the stretch. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, bring your knees out in front of you as you slowly begin to roll down. One vertebra at a time. All the way to your back. Letting your feet come together, knees drop out wide, taking a reclined cobbler's pose. Our last posture before Shavasana. Allowing this space to be restful, relaxing, feeling the weight of your body pressing into the earth below you. And slowly begin to extend your legs out, letting your arms come to your side, eyes closing if they haven't already. Entering our final rest. Let your next inhale be the deepest, fullest inhale you've taken all day as we begin to draw awareness back into the body. Start to incorporate small movements, wiggling your fingers and toes, rolling out your wrists and ankles, allowing the movements to get slightly bigger and bigger. It feels good, stretching your arms up overhead. And rolling onto one side, coming through fetal position as you press your way up to a seated position of your choice. We'll close this class with one final inhale together, inhaling arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center, slowly fluttering your eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this slow, restful self-care practice. And I look forward to seeing you on your mat again soon. The light in me honors the light in you.